on a separate topic, we had this conversation before about dun sa Bataan Nuclear Power. So do you think we should have nuclear power in the Philippines?
Yes, you should.
Do you think, good, because I agree. And the second question I think is, should we simply rehabilitate the existing Bataan Nuclear Power Plant and start
No.
making? Okay.
The reason for that is all articles point to yung Bataan Nuclear Power Plant is faulty kaya hindi mapatakbo eh. Faulty to begin with. Okay, whether you love Marcos or not, na-scam siya ron. Na-scam siya ron.
Pwede.
Hindi, it's true. I mean, these are guys sa Westinghouse, the Westinghouse company who started up.
This was made by Westinghouse.
Yes. Ngayon, eto sila. Siyempre si Marcos, magkano naman ang pera natin nun? Looking for a nuclear power
This
plant.
costed like what, 2 billion?
Something like. Wala pang ganung pera nung araw.
Dollars to.
So, we need a nuclear power plant. We need the cheapest and blah blah blah. Here comes Westinghouse. Tipong, kami blah 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 blah. Tipong hindi naman pala sila mahusay sa ganun.
Hindi nila specialization.
Nadala siya sa marketing.
Ngayon, there's this thing also that I think affected why it was never actually used. Remember back in the 80s, yung Chernobyl? Di ba? When they're saying lahat ng, milk yung Bear Brand? Na lahat contaminated. It was...
Everything was.
A news that was, don't buy this brand of milk dahil contaminated. So, I think that also contributed to, okay, we don't feel it's safe. Let's not push through with it. Unless we want to experience the same thing that Russia has. Meltdown.
Hindi lang yun. Wag na tayong lumayo. Recently sa Japan, di ba? Yung nuclear power plant, tinamaan ng...
And that's Japan.
Oo. Well, let's put it this way. Those are the dangers of everyday life.
Right.
Whether or sabihin na natin yung Bataan Nuclear Power Plant yung tinamaan, ganun din eh. So I believe, if we're going to invest, kung meron man tayong budget for that, to invest in a nuclear power plant, it has to be a new one, a modern one. Ganun eh.
And I agree, we need to start using nuclear. Almost yung mga superpower countries have nuclear power. Diba? Let's try to cut down on the whole power na power plants. Unang-una, nuclear can produce, I think, 10 times more than its counterparts.
And a lot cheaper in the long run. In the long run.
Yun nga, that's the second part.
It's
very cheap.
Pag nabayaran mo yung utang mo ron, purong profit yun.
It's all incoming.
Oo.
Yung maintenance mo is fraction lang talaga ng pera papasok.
Right.
Pero you really need to make sure na you invest in maintenance. Upkeep. Kasi hindi siya katulad ng train na nag-i-stop pag nasira na pwede kayong maglakad.
Mahirap yun.
Diba?
Magkamali ka ron, putang ina.
Isang ecosystem yung...
Right.
And
ilan lang naman tayo. Lagay mo na lang sabihin natin somewhere mid-central Luzon yan. Siyang ina, nandun yung rice natin.
So, pero I'm thinking we should have one in Luzon and we should have one in Mindanao.
Hindi ko alam ang engineering yan. Hindi ko alam ang engineering yan. Pero I have this belief na tipong it could power the whole.
But you still want redundancy. Kasi kung isa lang yan,
pag nag-fail,
diba, wala kang...
Hindi, ang redundancy mo is yung existing, kasi hindi mo naman pwedeng tibagin yung mga...
Right.
Yung mga hydropower natin, hindi pwedeng tibagin yun. So, yun ang backup mo. So, one is enough. Yun lang yun. Yung kung ano yung existing natin ngayon.
Specialization.
Yeah, but sa akin ganun, if I were to invest in it, kunyari, if I were the president to invest in it, sabihin ko, sige, yung ating mga existing, yun ang backup for the nuclear power plant.
Pwede.
Kasi hindi naman pwedeng,
or,
hindi naman pwedeng habang ginagawa, itigil lahat ng kuryente.
Tama. So along the way, since you're dependent on nuclear, you can start injecting mga green sources of energy. Na hindi siya, you don't rely on it too much. You can start perfecting the technology.
Ako, I'd rather wait kasi there's no existing green energy that still works. Wala. Wala.
Well,
I mean, lagyan natin yung solar.
Mhm.
Solar. There was a study that you have to have a super large piece of land to put in all the
Right.
solar power,
may
solar panel
farm na kailangan.
to power a city
Mhm.
sa needs niya. Okay, that's one. Secondly, yung solar batteries.
The batteries is the major talaga.
Saan mo isa-store yan?
It's what's holding up the technology.
Oh.
The battery technology it's not even moving forward fast enough.
Yeah. Hindi, saan mo isa-store yun? Pangatlo, yung dispose sa pag wasted na yung battery.
The batteries, the panels.
Saan mo tatapon?
Right. Ngayon siguro we need to find out how to dispose of and how dangerous these are.
Yung mga windmills na yun, matagal nang disproven yan na.
They are supplemental lang sila. They're not something you can rely on.
It's not effective. Kasi you need also power to generate the damn thing.
Okay.
Yun eh. It doesn't like tatayo mo ganyan parang pinwheel na ganun.
Mabigat yun eh.
Oh.
I've seen it sa Tanay.
Yeah.
I've
Hindi siya tinayo mo, iikot niya. No, you have to spin it as well.
Right. Bigyan mo siya ng momentum.
Yeah. And that's every day. Walang patayan niya. Oh. So, it's still not perfect.
Parang the most, one of those can generate parang, what, 2 megawatts? Or 20?
Wala akong idea. Pero the thing is nga, wala pang existing green energy that works. Wala pa. It's not, fantasy project pa yan.
Siguro, for now, kasi isa sa mga gusto ko rin mangyari is I'll have my own solar panels at home to supplement whatever consumption.
Pwede. Yun yung halimbawa, kung per house yan, okay. Okay. Kumbaga, ito ang solar panel, kabit mo sa roof mo, tapos it will generate what? A little electricity for some rooms or whatever.
Right. Kahit yung lights mo lang ang cover. Should be enough.
Pero, ang problema naman sa atin kasi, tropical country tayo. Pag binagyo yan, good luck sa solar panel.
Maybe it needs to be something that's detachable.
Tuwing uulan, tatanggalin mo.
Not necessarily tuwing uulan. I mean, there are forecasts naman pag ang mga super typhoons. I think those are the only times you need to.
Again, those are some of the things you should consider when installing that. Ako, inisip ko na rin sa bahay, pakabit kaya ako. At least man lang may tumakbong kunyari ilaw lang, di ba?
Right.
Yung hindi masyadong loaded. Pero, yun na nga, SM, I think, has done it. Yung mall nila. If I'm not mistaken, MOA.
Okay, supplement to what they're using. Yun lang naman siya talaga eh. For now, supplement.
Pero tingnan mo yung buong roof niya is solar panel.
I'm not sure.
Yun yung nabasa ko. Na, green blah blah blah.
Kasi I've seen mga vlogs, travel vlogs where they go to MOA, they fly a drone. I don't see it. Or maybe I'm missing it. I'm not sure.
I mean, it may not be MOA, but it's one of the SM malls na naka-solar panel na siya. And I don't know what it's powering. But anyway, ngayon, kung ganun kalaki yung land mo, pwede siguro.
Pero I know somebody, and he posted this on Facebook na he invested on some equipment ng solar batteries and all. And he said his energy consumption was cut down by 30%, which is significant.
Kung 10,000 ang binabayaran mo, 7, not bad. Not bad. Pero, before mo mabawi yung pag-i-install mo niyan, how long?
Right. Well, which is, again, since bago yung technology, I know it's been there for the longest time.
Baka by that time na mabawi mo yung consumption mo sa electricity.
Paso na yung ibang equipment.
Hindi. By the time mabawi mo yung in-invest mo sa solar power, yung tinaas ng kuryente, wala na rin kwenta.
Pwede. Pero that's one of the plans I have. Tsaka there's this also nice technology, yung water heating.
Oh yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah.
They run
Sa Japan,
pipes.
ginagamit yun.
They run pipes.
Sa Japan, ginagamit. Nakita ko yung, ang dami yung sa Channel 9 yata, yung Japan Japan documentaries.
Sino eh, babae?
Yung Japan, basta may Japan
KBS ba ito?
documentary.
KBS? Hindi, Korean pala yung KBS.
Basta may Japan, yung mga Japanese houses na may naka-solar panel tapos sabi, hinihit lang yung water.
Meron nun. Meron. Ito, mga pipe siya where water is run tapos diretso sa tangke na
mainit na.
Ano siya, insulated. Ganda. So, I think everybody should start investing on their own. Don't expect the government to do it for them.
Okay.
Takes
On
capital.
that note, remember, ang can afford
Yes, that's true.
is only 10%
That is true.
of 100 million people. So, it's still, kita mo, this is where we go to platitudes and virtue signaling, etc. You go green, fine. Those who can afford it. Paano yung iba who are the majority of
Pwede.
Halimbawa, yung the poorest of the poor, gusto mong bumili sila ng solar panel, palalagyan ng solar panel ng gobyerno, ano ba? Di ba? Hindi. It's weird.
Well, if you can, you should. That's what I'm saying.
It has zero effect. Zero effect on kung ang premise mo is environmental sound, environmentally sound.
It's really more on savings.
Babalik tayo dun sa bago mo mabawi yung ininvest mo dyan. See?
Well,
it goes back and forth that way.
For now, kasi we don't have solid numbers on the ROI for these types of facilities. Di natin alam kung anong lifespan ng solar panels. When do you replace it? Is it, have you...
CDR King, tatakon po.
Right.
Tanong.
I mean, pero I don't really trust their...
Hindi, doon na lang, that's the cheapest what we've had na accessible so far. So, why not ask? Meron mga ahente dyan who say, oh, we have 5 years, blah, 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 blah.
Pero nga, by the time na mag-replace ka nung panels, was it worth it? Baka mamaya, hindi mo pa siya nabawi or nag-break even ka lang. Nonsense.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
so even if it's noble, it's not really picking up.
I'm not into the saving the environment for that. I think it's more on savings. That's what I'm looking at. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's really gonna cost you more.
That's a good research, pare.
Oh.
On probably our next episode, maganda nga niya. Kasi kung ipa-plug din naman natin yun and you convince me na the investment is worth it in the long run.
Right.
Tayo na, bakit pati ako?
Oh.
Why not?
Maganda siya. Kaya, again, right now, we don't know. I don't know. I have no hard numbers that I can present. Pero it's a thought that comes to me.
Also, yung friend mo, meron ka ng actual testimony yung friend mo na nag-install. Okay, nakatipid ng 30%. Magkano ba yung investment? Sir, pare, $500,000 yung lagay ko.
I don't think that's it. Pero,
bago mo mabawi naman.
Yeah, going back.
Bago mo mabawi yung $500,000 mo, ilang dekada.
Tsaka yung batteries. The batteries die out eventually. Right? How much do they cost?
Right.
I don't even know what type of batteries they use. Baka kotse lang na baterya to, which the discharge rate is very high.
Hindi, lithium. Basta kung ano yung ginagamit mo sa cellphone.
Pero aren't lithium-ion explosives, parang combustible?
All batteries are.
But compared to parang yung magnesium hydrate.
Yeah, pero ang labanan kasi dyan is power output.
Hindi lang yun. Power output and yung discharge rate.
Oo.
Kasi pag mataas ng discharge rate mo, nonsense.
Right.
You charge it for 8 hours, tapos if you don't use it for the next 10 hours, nawawala yung charge.
Yeah. So, yun ang labanan dun kasi. So, it's not about, parang ganito yan eh. Your car can explode. It's how you take care of your car.